whatever you need the Optimus to do for you.
Can it bang my wife? Am I right?
I mean, that's the upgrade. You got to ask about the upgrade. I mean, you got to ask.
Can I listen to her?
It's Thursday, Optimus. You know what that means.
You give it the tape, Arnold's tape from Last Action Hero.
Yeah.
Nod a head.
Yeah.
Optimus, nod head.
You are.
There it is.
Hell yeah, boss.
Oh, hey.
Oh, yeah. Good
morning and welcome to episode 927 of Hard Factor. It is Florida Man Friday, April 22nd, 2022. Thank you for cheating on the news with us. Today, it is Florida Man Friday, even on this podcast, not just the Patreon podcast. You can get the extended one at patreon.com/hardfactor. But even on this podcast, it's still Florida Man Friday because Wes has a cup of coffee in the big time full of Iron Mike Tyson on his way to Florida and much more. So,
oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. It's a good one.
You lying. You lying. We're doing Florida Man Friday?
I thought this headline was fake when I saw it. I thought it was fake.
It's the best.
It's
story.
sad, man.
Well, I thought it was like, you know how like everyone asked him to punch him in the stomach? I thought it was one of those. Like,
well, we'll get into it. I mean,
we'll get into it.
We'll get into it. We'll get into it. We'll get into it.
It's tough being the toughest guy.
We're going to get into it.
We're going to get into it.
You don't want to get into it with Iron Mike, though.
No.
I've got Elon's World after that, after we see what's happening with Iron Mike. And then Pat has the bomb dog of Ukraine, very famous dog. And also some advice from China on how to deal with Muslims in the TikTok international moment.
Jeez, that's
the lady doth protest too much. Listen up.
That sounds like a which one's worse if they're giving advice on how to treat Muslims.
It really does.
Oh.
Sounds like Mark's favorite segment. And speaking of Mark, he has 5-star reviews and voicemails.
That's right.
To close out the inbox for the week. So, yeah. Also, like I said at the top, extended Florida Man Friday live now on patreon.com/hardfactor.
Oh, it's live? Nice. Hell yeah.
For all patrons.
Definitely now, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's Friday,
it's
baby.
Live.
Also, next trivia, if you didn't hear it yesterday, it will be Friday, May 6th. That's for the Send in the Car tier. Top echelon in patreon.com/hardfactor. And that's a hell of a time. So join us for that.
Coming up soon. I saw a couple new patrons that popped the clutch. So they're one tier away. One guy even upgraded from Florida Man Friday to pop the clutch, which is awesome. But I would recommend on May 1st upgrading one more, to get that trivia. Yeah.
I think I got another DM of another person joining the Hive for trivia for the first time May the 6th. I think this May the 6th trivia is going to be huge. Who's the champ right now? Who's
number 2 champ?
I just don't know.
Most often second place.
Was it listeners or was it Will? You won last time. Fishing for that.
Oh, number 1 champ.
I see.
Different.
I think Mark and I are still tied for number of wins, but
yeah, I mean, well, we have so many, it's hard to.
What are the odds? What are the odds we actually develop a prize that we've been talking about doing for this 6?
I think we certainly should.
We should.
I don't want to hold ourselves to it because
listen, I was at the trophy store and it got poo-pooed and
I have an idea. Can't we create a role in Discord and give them a new color, like championship role?
We're fucking idiots. We should have
in the Discord. We just create a championship role, and everyone's name is in like purple or orange or something, and they're like they just like have this bragging rights for the next month.
It's like a parking
spot.
Next
time.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
We should give them champion bucks too, that they can
kick people off.
To force people to do things.
You can silence other users.
Everyone puts champ in parentheses. Yeah, you get you can boot people. All right, we'll do something like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Will, you'll like this. I saw a guy get shamed into wearing his mask on his own accord today at the convenience store.
What?
I rolled up to this convenience store right up the street from my house, and this guy's walking back out of the convenience store. He goes to his car, he gets his mask, and then I like hold the door for him, and I'm like, why did he was just in there without a mask? Why is he coming back out and then going back in to put a mask? And then I walk in and I realize that the owner and one other guy is wearing a mask in there. So he felt because He didn't want to be the only guy in there not wearing a mask.
Is it the place closest to you that?
Yeah,
that
it's
I
Brody.
go to a lot?
It's up this road.
Dude, no one wears a mask in there. He's an idiot.
I know. No, but because the owner was wearing a mask and one other guy was wearing a mask, he didn't want to be the only guy.
Well,
you can go unmasked in LAX today.
I mean, getting shamed. I mean, he's definitely like a Catholic or a Jew. He's got guilt.
This is a mart that's famous like nationally for signs because it's the Brody Mart, and for years.
No, this is not that one. It's
not
the Brody
Mart.
It's up next
that's
to
a little bit classier. That is. I thought
you
were talking about the Brody Mart.
I was going to say if it was the liquor store.
The Dye Mart, people are like licking.
Wes wouldn't be in there.
Yeah, people are like licking. No, but there's a convenience store there too. That's
right. The convenience store next door.
The Dye Mart. Yeah.
No.
I got you.
I thought it was hilarious.
That guy marks up his liquor over there at the liquor store. I'll tell you.
Oh yeah, he did.
Whew. Something fierce.
Yeah, well,
yes, he did.
When you're lazy, you don't have many options. When it's right there, what am I going to drive all the way to Total Wine? 2 more miles? I don't think so.
No, get it? No.
No.
That ain't worth the $10 you'll save.
No.
There's going to be someone right in the front door with a sample of some coffee liquor you don't want to buy, but you're going to feel obligated to buy. No, thanks.
And then it's even harder to drive home.
I have 4 bottles of coffee liquor that I've had since like 2006.
Are any of them Patron?
Yeah, one of them is.
Yeah. That one's not bad.
The samples at a Specs in Texas will get you. You'll be hammered before you leave the store.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You could easily get hammered. In
Total Wine's really amped it up too in Austin. Like Pat said, like there's probably
with Specs
on Friday and Saturday. There's probably no less than a dozen hard liquor samples at Total Wine every weekend day.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you went and did 12 shots, like you're fucked. You know. Okay, I'll drive home. Yeah.
Right. If you go to Chris's Liquor down the road on a Friday or Saturday, they will they'll
fuck
get you. They'll get you drunk. I mean, they will. The girl in there will just keep pouring if you tell her to.
I definitely one of the coffee liqueurs I have is from Chris's.
Yeah. You got one of Chris's?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Maybe 2 of them are from Chris's.
Yeah. No, they like their samples at Chris's.
Tight space.
Very generous.
Yeah, it is.
High pressure situation.
It's like an Ecuadorian and a Speedo over there.
Yeah. All right, boys, let's do the news.
Yeah. Cup of coffee in the big time.
Cup of coffee in the big time. Trending news, fun facts, all kinds of good stuff. First, a fun fact. Did you guys know that Alexander the Great, so he died in Babylon, 323 BC, and his body didn't begin to show signs of decomposition for 6 full days. And people were thought, he was just a god,
Rasputin style.
He's great.
Too.
Yeah.
But according to historical accounts, and now scientists think that's because he wasn't dead when they buried him. But he was buried alive, paralyzed physically by what they now think was Guillain-Barré syndrome. Shout out Jenna Jameson. Yeah.
What's up with Jenna?
Look at that.
She's doing better. She's recovering.
Good.
She's propping herself up. Her legs are getting better.
What's your next move?
Oh well,
how are we gonna get her?
I was gonna do a little smiley face, heart, fire emoji thing on it, and then I deleted it. Got it in my own head.
Do you have something written on the calendar for the next follow up?
Do you know her birthday?
Did you set a reminder?
What's her birthday?
Birthday is a great idea.
What's her
and Wes,
birthday?
if you stop here,
I'm not stopping.
Okay.
Listen, I just contacted her 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And she said I'm just recovering.
Oh,
and
no.
I said,
April 9th.
Ooh.
Oh, we just missed it.
Damn. Gonna have to wait another year, another trip around the sun.
What is wrong? We're idiots. That's heartbreaking.
Yeah, that was too close.
That's too bad.
Okay.
She would have loved that.
When was her DVD release? She's got to have a big DVD release anniversary coming up.
Yeah, when's her retirement anniversary?
When was that boat scene shot?
Yeah. Right, yeah. Dangerous Tides.
Dangerous Tides. Happy anniversary of Dangerous Tides.
You got to watch out for the riptail.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
My name's Rip.
But anyway,
yeah.
Alexander the Great buried alive. Pretty crazy. I didn't know if never knew that. Joke time. Okay. This one's going to really impress the ladies at the office. Really going to woo them with this one. Oh. So guys, what's one good thing about pedophiles?
Oh man.
Oh, I know the answer to this.
One good thing about pedophiles.
Like when you grow up, you're safe type thing.
No.
I mean, there's no competition.
That's a good thing. Yeah.
Right.
Will, you got any guesses?
I don't like this joke.
Yeah, no, I'm just my head when you say the word pedophile, I just my brain just automatically gets so angry I can't even think about anything. So I just
They always drive slow through school zones.
yeah.
Yeah, they
Oh,
always
that's
obey.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess
yeah,
so.
yeah. That's
Safety
good.
First.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop for buses. Yeah. Okay.
They're doing
That's
the
also the bad thing
They're doing
about
the
it.
slow down out of the window to people in the neighborhood.
Well,
To be
it's-
fair, that's also definitely the bad thing, right?
yeah,
I mean,
because
like,
well,
they're
it's-
finding
it's
the
a res-
prey. Yeah.
it's true.
it's a,
No,
it's
no,
a
you go.
silver lining in their
It is a silver
predatory
lining.
nature.
Right.
Okay.
That is silver lining. You're right. Not a good thing. You're
Except for the one kid they spot. Yeah.
Where'd you get this joke?
Did you make that
right.
one
It's
up?
on the internet.
Oh.
See the book of jokes.
Yeah, look that way. That one caught my eye.
What's
What'd you
Google
search?
pedophile jokes?
What'd you Google?
I searched pedophile jokes.
You search pedophile jokes?
Yeah.
You got to put that jokes in afterwards.
Yeah. What if you hit enter after pedophile?
Yeah, no, I was very careful about my search.
Pedophile
Okay,
Joe.
Pedophile Joe.
Yeah. Let's move on to some trending mentions. Update on the murder of the wife, Long Island wife, or Salia Gal.
Mhm.
It was the handyman.
Yeah, you guys
all along.
guessed it. You
Yeah.
guys knew it.
Well, I think everyone guessed it. He had the key, and he had the knife, and he had the murder.
He did great work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it did.
He confessed to it. He gave a full confession to the police. His name is Daniel Bonola. Here he is. Look at it. Look at it. There's a little artistic picture of Daniel.
Oh, jeez.
Look at it. He's got real curly hair. He's probably about 5'5", 44 years old.
It's fake, man. It looks like he's trying to do like a Ronnie James Dio thing.
No, I'll tell you what, guys. I think
like the Ramones or something.
Yeah. He looks
Yeah.
like
he's like a fake
Slash.
Ramones guy, like
Yeah.
like wannabe Slash. He's like so
Yeah.
short. He matches the picture perfectly on the surveillance camera.
Yeah.
But as creepy as it is, guys, I'm pretty sure that David Bonola must be a Hard Factor listener because he turned himself in within, I mean, immediately, like
Right.
within
He knew he
hours.
was
of the
caught. He
pod
knew
going
he-
live. You
he
guys
knew.
nailed it. It was him. It's the only explanation.
Where was he going to go?
Right.
I mean,
The only explanation I could think is that he heard what we were saying and he was like, "Fuck." I'm
the
done.
only way he would have delayed is if he was close enough to a shore to stab a dolphin before. But he
Right.
Say what you want about our fan base, but you can't take away the fact that they're very vigilant.
That's right. Well, he knew, and he knew,
True.
and he knew. I mean, I hope he's not a listener, but it makes
also,
it adds up. It adds up. I think we had a hand in this. Is what
I'm pretty
saying.
sure we nailed it completely because I think that's why he turned himself in. He told her to go to the bar, right? And she went to the bar waiting for him because she would want to have a drink with him.
Mhm.
And he went into the house and plotted the murder. So we nailed it completely.
No, he said that the police said he arrived 10 minutes after she got home from the bar.
Oh, well, then who told her to go to the bar? Was she just trolling for cock?
I think what happened, Mark, is that
Maybe
he
Again,
may have
she's
been
dead.
lying
waiting
on her
out.
trolling.
I don't want to
to
speak ill of the
Yes.
dead.
Yeah, I
Was
guess
she
I should stop
trolling
talking.
for-
I should stop talking shit about her, shouldn't I?
Yes, no.
Yes. Listen,
What was,
here's,
this, what was this lady doing out there?
Yeah.
he got.
Just
I think
ready
what
to
happened.
suck the next one that walked.
Did she
up.
turn the
It
stool?
just sucks.
Did she turn the stool upside down before she sat down?
It just sucks. She got murdered by her,
Yeah.
extramarital lover. So ugh.
Yeah.
Right. Here he is
Brutal.
walking out of the police store or the police station into the cop car, and apparently he says tells reporters to go fuck themselves.
David, why'd you do it? Come over here, David. David, what happened?
That piece of shit. He's wearing like a painter's suit.
Why'd you do it?
He's so small.
What happened, David?
Tiny.
Que paso, David?
Oh, he didn't like the K-pop.
Yeah, that's where
Yeah.
he
He
fucked
yelled
off.
when he yelled, "Good-
What's
good
up,
gossip."
David?
That's why he couldn't drag her body like more than 2 blocks because he
Yeah.
weighs 100 pounds and is a puny wimp.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
those hockey bags have wheels. But
Turns out he also left his boots in the house, bloody boots
Bloody
in the
boots,
house.
yeah.
who
Bloody
confesses
boots.
anymore, man? Has anyone
he was-
seen the first 48? Like everyone. Like you just come
Yeah.
on.
He was dead to rights.
So thankful
So-
the kid didn't. The kid who was sleeping upstairs. Did he?
Go
go
down.
Man, he could have
Yeah.
done
Right.
it like terrible.
Right. So they found out that they had been, it was an on and off 2-year relationship affair, and they had just sparked it up again earlier this month, and then they had just broken up again. And he came over to speak about the relationship. I think he probably was stalking her, saw her come home late at night, and was like, "Who the fuck were you with?" An argument ensued. Then he brought out a kitchen knife, and then he stabbed her 60 times, and then he used her son's hockey bag to drag her out of the house.
Yeah.
That's
So,
tough.
Yeah, pretty
Bye
tough.
bye, David.
That's like a Law and Order SVU type thing.
Yeah, he had like 2 Facebook posts. One he used to comment on her Facebook posts, like it was like a ghost account, you know? Yeah. So he was just obsessed with her, and if he wasn't gonna have her, no one was. So
thoughts and prayers to the family. That for real, that's fucking horrible for the
awful
sons and the husband.
It's bad.
It's awful. Okay, moving on, guys. Have you seen that an interview between Piers Morgan and Donald Trump is set to be released? Have you guys seen this?
I heard it. I heard it didn't go well.
Wait, of course, yeah. Everybody's seen the like 10-second clip of them just sweating and screaming at each other.
He's doing the Chris Farley thing. Do you know about this? Remember? Do you remember when you starred in this movie?
I'm gonna play it here. Here it is.
Trump's communications director Taylor Bodovich.
Sorry, that was the wrong one.
Hey, Piers, I'm ready.
A former president in denial.
I'll be completely straight with you to your face. I think I'm a very honest man. Much more honest than you are.
Really?
Sit down, chat.
You lost. Only a fool would think.
You think I'm a fool?
I do now. Yeah.
With respect.
Excuse me.
Okay, with respect.
The legislature.
The hard evidence.
Excuse me.
The most explosive interview of the year.
I don't think you're real.
I realize I'm not like.
Very dishonest. Let's finish up the interview.
Morgan versus
Turn
Trump.
the camera up. Very dishonest.
Only on Talk TV.
I love it. It's so fake, so sensationalized.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So of course, you know, Donald was not happy about that with the way they edited the clip down to portray him.
Oh, he's upset about this?
Oh yeah, he's pissed.
He's trying to sell more. He's keeping the.
I thought he liked the clips.
He's promoting it more.
No.
Well, right. Get mad about it.
Yeah,
right. So then,
it's like a fighter that like talks shit, but then they're really friends. Or
no, yeah, Mark's right. He's staying in the headlines longer. He talks shit about it.
He's done like 1 or 2 major media interviews since the election fraud shit, and both of them have been like, "So you lost the election, right?" And he's walked off. So like, I don't know what he thought was going to happen at Piers Morgan.
But if he's still promoting it, he wants nothing more than to have the #1 interview of the year, of the decade, like most viewed. So he's
not Piers Morgan though.
Yeah.
But okay, so what happened is that Trump basically said that this was a obviously edited to make him look bad or look like angry and look like out of control, like he stormed up the set, and he put out a statement saying Piers Morgan, like the rest of the fake news media, attempted to unlawfully and deceptively edit his long and tedious interview with me. He wanted to make it look like I walked out on the interview with what my time limit of 20 minutes went over by an hour. The good news is the interview was taped by us as a means of keeping him honest. The interview was actually very strong on the 2020 election fraud, with me calling him a fool if he truly believes those results. And here is the audio that Trump released to clear the air.
Okay, Piers, I'm ready.
Oh, sorry.
Trump's communications director, Taylor Bodovich, released a 7-minute long audio recording from the interview to NBC News, which appears to tell a different story, one that does not end with Trump storming off set as the promo suggests.
Yeah, so we will play this audio for you in just a moment. But according to Taylor, the producers edited the teaser by changing the sound of Trump saying, "Turn the camera off," to make it sound as if he was angry. You will hear Trump say, "Turn the camera off," after Piers ended the interview and thanked Trump.
And as for Trump saying very deceptive in the clip, it seems as though Trump actually made that comment when Taylor called out Piers Morgan for continuing the interview after repeatedly saying he had one last question. Listen to this.
The last question? You've done last question 4 times now, so I feel like you're lying at this point.
I'm not lying. I just haven't asked you about that.
Very deceptive.
You said last question 4 times.
I saw it. This was a fantastic interview.
I think it's fine. It's fine.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for a great interview.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
That was a great interview.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Well, that was a great interview.
So there you go.
That's fucked up. That's stupid that they're arguing over. That's fucked up. They should have done that.
Yeah.
Piers being all golly. Oh, that was a great interview.
It's the best interview I've ever done.
Yeah.
I mean, Piers Morgan is like almost as big of a chode. I mean, he's such a fucking
Piers
chode.
Morgan's such a chode.
He's a chode, yeah.
He's such a dick. Remember, he's like
got
screaming at people for talking shit about the Queen recently. He's talked shit about the guns.
Have you seen his new show about where he brings in the prisoners from he talks to murderers, and he tries to pretend like he tries to pretend like he's going to talk to them like real people, and at the end he just gets him
You're a
angry.
murderer.
He says you're a murderer, and I don't believe you.
Yeah. You're a murderer.
Yeah.
He fucking came out of nowhere.
Such a dick.
And filled Larry King's spot.
He ruins their whole week.
And no one knew he was a dick. It was because he has a British accent why we let him in.
You know who he reminds me of, but more successful, is the guy who did the Michael Jackson interview, that like Indian English guy that he always deceived everyone he did an interview with and like just blasted them when it came out. He did it to Michael Jackson and someone else and just ruined them. I mean, it was funny because Michael Jackson, the kid stuff, but like he just like deceived everyone he ever interviewed.
Piers Morgan, though, is a great example of why, like Pat's saying, you shouldn't be too friendly. Like you shouldn't just let a guy in because he has a British accent.
Right. That's what we did.
Right. Like sometimes people get anchor roles just because, or like get like high in media just because they have.
But like Wes, if Wes is hiring, he gets fooled by English accents all the time.
That's true.
100%.
Imagine if Wes had a British accent.
Oh, he'd be unstoppable.
I'd have Piers do every interview if I ran.
Exactly.
We were just presented this guy like he's like James Corden. It's like, this guy's supposed to be here because he has an accent from another land, and Corden's okay.
Corden's the funniest guy in the world.
Sometimes it works out, but I feel like usually not.
But Morgan was like, you could trust this guy. He's got a British accent. He's in.
At least James Corden's not a huge dick.
Apparently, he's a huge dick.
Is he a huge dick?
That's what I hear.
There was a phase where every network was doing this, and just everybody was hiring a foreign guy, and that was like, so it's kind of like a holdover from that phase too.
It's like every network's got a COVID expert that's an Indian guy now.
Because that's the most trusting.
Yeah.
Well, CNN has Sanjay Gupta.
CNN has, and Fox has an Indian guy too.
We got to get a Gupta.
We got to get one.
Someone get me a Gupta now.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
Martin
Bashir. CNN Plus have
Martin Bashir's the jackass that did
nobody. They're done.
Who else did he get? Did he get Madonna? Who else? He got Michael Jackson.
Well, speaking of which, you don't have the new hottest song in the country in the coffee, do you?
No, I don't. Anyway, Pierce responded to Trump with this tweet saying, "My statement to all news organizations wanting my response to President Trump claiming rigged promo. It was as rigged as the 2020 election. Apparently, it wasn't. Apparently, it was rigged." And then he responded to Ryan Mark, who said, "Glad you ruffled Trump's feathers. We'll make a change from Nigel's psychophantic interview. Trump loyalists are squealing. Can't wait for this." And then Pierce responded, "Thanks. Trump loyalists will actually find much to like in the interview if they stop throwing their toys out of the stroller long enough to actually watch it. It's not my fault the president lost his rag with me because I don't believe the election was stolen or rigged." So he's like just still believes.
What a mind fuck this guy is. What is Morgan? He's playing every side.
Yeah,
right.
He just likes to ruffle feathers.
I mean, Morgan, he's just in there. Morgan wants to be included. Morgan is desperately holding on to anything he can get, and this Trump interview is probably the biggest thing he's gotten in years. So
hell yeah,
so he's not going to miss the chance to just like dig himself further into the take hole.
Right.
That Martin Bashir guy's original controversy before Michael Jackson was Princess Diana. He lied. Remember BBC got in trouble last year. He was BBC's main guy, and he lied about having information about Diana's affairs and stuff, and so they got access because they blackmailed her.
Yeah.
Right, that was a huge controversy.
Didn't help.
It was huge.
Murdered by the press.
Right.
Yeah, also bad. Yeah, I mean,
Martin Bashir, Piers Morgan, a couple of jerk off British.
The press sure isn't perfect,
press.
Yeah.
That's
right. CNN Plus, Quibi. Look at
right.
But let's move on, guys.
No.
Let's talk about more horrible press stuff.
Let's move on. You want to talk about Princess Diana's death a little more?
Yeah.
Candle in the wind.
All right, here it is.
The cream of the crop.
And today's cream of the crop is none other than, of course, Iron Mike Tyson. He was trending because he just announced he's moving to China to be a monk. You see that? Nah, it's like he's trending because he punched some idiot on a plane.
You had me going, and I even knew about the punching.
Get him, champ.
Yeah, of course. Bound
that
for Florida.
That would be amazing. If
hey, be quiet.
Mike Tyson trying to piss you.
Yeah.
He's trying to get your attention quietly.
Be quiet. I'm a monk now.
If he did this on the way to becoming a monk, that would have made it so much better. But
yeah.
I mean,
I'm reaching tranquility.
He's on Nirvana. I'm trying to get Nirvana.
It's a hard
So well, obviously you guys have seen the video, I assume. Now this kid is clearly asking for it, calling Mike and his traveling partner peasants. Apparently, he just kept talking Mike's ear off. He threw a water bottle at him, apparently. And Mike's been noticeably and outwardly speaking about how calm he is now. He's on psilocybin. He takes, microdoses of psychedelics like toads, shit stuff, and, psilocybin to calm him down. And he's like reached this new enlightenment, something he wish he would have tried long ago. But it takes just the right kind of douchebag to push him over the edge.
This guy was a tiz and a half.
This kid had what it took. Now the guy who took the video.
What was this scenario? Because it seemed like it was like a weird business class, right?
It was
like
it's
first class JetBlue.
JetBlue, whatever they call first class. Yeah. It seemed to me like he wanted to get hit, but
he did absolutely. He was.
Well,
he was
first
trying to
took
do
a
this.
selfie with him, right? Like he was excited, and then he's like, "Let's take a selfie." Then after the selfie, he just wouldn't shut up
because he had his boy filming it, and he was being
Mm-hmm.
a dick on purpose. So I think he was trying to get hit. I mean, that's what it looked like to me. But
he was drunk too. He obviously was drunk or like coked up because nobody would do that sober.
Yeah, I mean, throw a water bottle at Mike Tyson. You got that's insane.
You're an idiot. Yeah. So here's the video though. Let's just let's take a look at it because it's crazy. Oh my god, what a piece of shit.
It looked like it could have. I don't think it was, but when I first saw it, I was like, "Oh, that's fake."
Right?
No, he was punching him.
I thought he like asked him to body him up.
I think Mike really like just slammed him into the seat so hard that was probably an abrasion from the seat or wherever his head.
Yeah, he was punching him. I mean,
he was punching him from the other side.
It didn't look like he was punching him in the head though. It looked like he was punching his body.
I think he punched him in the body from the other side, and that just slammed him into the seat. And that's
right.
where
it could have been.
A Mike Tyson fist to your body moves your head into the wall.
Boom, your head's cut.
But it was like if a fat guy is wearing like a small denim jacket and trying to punch someone. Like not a ton of range of motion.
No. He didn't need much.
It was like that robot punching
thing. He didn't even need to wind up. He was just smacking him with like a 5-inch just fucking gut. Like a 5-inch uppercut is insane.
Yeah, classic Mike Tyson.
The guy's lucky he didn't have more
room. And the kid's bleeding.
Yeah, the kid's a douchebag. So like I said before, it was confirmed that he was harassing him. He threw a water bottle at him. And Tyson's probably going to get some felony battery charges.
He's already a felon, man. I think he's a two-time felon.
That's what's sad about this is that he's going to
get charged.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the kid deserved it, but you can't just punch someone on a plane.
Well, you can't throw a water bottle at.
Where was it?
And JetBlue. It was in San Francisco, I think, on the way to Florida.
Dude,
and
California.
I want to punch this kid.
California. We saw this with the Chris Rock, Will Smith thing. It's elective charges. It's not automatic charges.
But he was in the air. He was in the air.
No, they weren't in the air yet. People were still boarding the plane.
Look at this fucking kid's face.
Right.
Oh shit.
How could a judge look at that and say like, okay, Mike, you deserve a charge for this?
So I think these two kids were arrested too, the guy that was filming and that kid, and I think Mike Tyson was also arrested. But so the attorney, Chicago-based attorney, this guy they talked to on TMZ, I guess, said historically trained fighters, mixed martial artists are usually held by both police and judges to a higher standard in large part because it goes to intent.
He's 55.
Right.
I mean, he's been retired for years.
Right. So, like I said, he could face felony battery charges if they choose, and he also said if not, of course, this kid's probably going to file a civil suit against Tyson and try to.
California locks, he's going to make some money. If California locks Tyson up, we riot.
Duckmouth kid is the worst on the planet.
The kid sucks, dude. What was it? I forget what I was going to say, but like, it sucks to be like a Mike Tyson where you're the toughest guy because everyone challenges you your whole life. You're the tough guy. So someone gets a few shots in them and they're like, hey, I'm a pretty tough guy too, Mike,
Right. Yeah.
But I think Tyson, I think part of why Tyson is because that happened early in his life and then he got Iron Mike hard.
Yeah, no, but now he's trying to chill and people won't let him chill.
Yeah, I mean,
my point's like
this guy's a fucking dickhead.
People will never leave Mike Tyson alone.
No, the court should side with Mike Tyson because you can't go up to a fucking like famous person and throw a fucking water bottle at their head and not expect to get your
like talk shit in their ear like you're a peasant, bitch. Like
also the flight attendant should have kicked this guy off immediately.
Yeah,
like they let this shit go on.
Literally, like fuck
What's
the airline for not dealing with it like you said, Wes, and that guy.
Yeah,
it's a bird.
I'm just trying to get my tranquility, man.
Yeah.
Oh, Mike.
I mean, you'd think if your airline had Mike flying in first class, you would understand that you would try to whatever happened was going to go. You would try to make it chill, but yeah.
Are you about to
they let it go on forever?
Are you about to pull up an Ice-T tweet? Yes,
I am. Yeah. So Ice-T, the final level, he weighed in on Twitter. He said, Mike Tyson punched someone who was effing with him. The problem is nowadays, motherfuckers think they won't get punched in the face.
He's right.
He's
one of
100%
my favorite followers.
Lisps.
Yeah. Ice-T and Mike Tyson doing like a podcast would fucking crush.
Oh, that's how they should make
How'd you get your high-pitched voice
Yeah.
to the lip?
That'd be the best podcast ever.
I would listen to it every day.
Were you teased as a child?
Ice-T is one of my favorite Twitter follows.
Yeah, dude, he's good.
It's so hard to tell who's talking though.
It would be really hard to tell.
It would be hard, Pat. Yeah, but no, Mike's got more of like are they both from New York or Ice? I don't.
Yeah,
think
I think so.
I think Ice-T's from. I think Ice-T's
from the West.
LA,
Coast,
yeah,
right?
Mike's from Brooklyn.
Yeah,
he has brain damage though.
Yeah, you can tell more because Mike's got that like boxer, like that like New York City boxer accent.
Yeah,
that kind of differentiates him.
Cut tomato.
Yeah. If he's got a good lawyer, he'll get off. But then again, Alan Dershowitz didn't get him off his last trial. But we'll see.
The civil suit. The
guy
video
also was Epstein's best friend, so maybe get somebody else.
Yeah, I hope he gets off because that kid deserves. I mean, this kid's the most hated kid in America right now. So fuck him.
Yeah.
But
you can't fuck with an icon like that.
No, I mean,
You
dude,
can't do that.
Mike Tyson is trying to chill, live his final days, just be like chill. And this
Mike's
little
made
fucking
some mistakes,
punk.
but in the past like decade or so, he's been very chill.
Very
awesome.
chill. Yeah, he did rape that chick one time.
That was what I'm saying.
After he paid his
Robin Gibbons or Robin
Gibbons, yeah.
No, so
After
Robin
he hit
Gibbons
rock
alleges
bottom.
that happened, but that's not what he went to jail for. It was when he was 18. Desiree Washington,
Oh, really?
That was Robin.
I thought he went.
Gibbons he dated, and she claimed that happened, but he wasn't.
He seems like he's changed a lot since he hit rock bottom.
Yes, I agree.
He went to jail after he turned 18. I thought it was like when he was in his 20s.
I think he went to like youth jail.
No. He went to jail for a while, dude.
He went to jail for like 7 or 8 years.
After he was heavyweight
I think
champion.
for Robin Gibbons. Yeah.
After,
maybe I only
again,
know about the
later,
first
for
one.
sure.
No, I think Gibbons locked his ass up.
Then he came back and fought Holyfield.
Which is fine. I mean, if you rape if you assault someone, you should go to jail, like a woman. But this is different.
Yeah.
Oh, and then he did a 1-year sentence in 1999 for assaulting 2 motorists.
6 years for rape in 1992 for Gibbons.
Yeah.
That's not great.
That ain't great. But hey, you know what is great? Bird dogs.
Yes.
Yeah. Right.
It's like the opposite of what we just said.
Right. Bird dogs have completely changed the game. Bird dog shorts, pants, joggers, now sweatpants are made from high quality, the finest high quality material, and come with built-in liners that cradle your stovepipe for all day comfort. And what they mean by stovepipe is your cock, right? Who the fuck likes being uncomfortable? If you're not wearing bird dogs this summer, you probably poop with your pants on, right? Okay.
Bad choice,
like my son, and he doesn't know anything.
It's time to upgrade to the shorts and pants of the future. Your balls will thank you. So before we were giving away the Howler ball, and apparently they were giving away hats. We didn't even know it. But now, when you order, when you go to birddogs.com and you enter promo code Hard News, they'll throw in a free Bird Dogs Yeti tumbler. Check that out.
Ooh, that's nice.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Whoa.
They found Yeti's $90 tumbler, copied it, and now Bird Dogs is giving it to you for free. So, whoa.
Look at that.
I'm just going to say it's a little bit of an upgrade from the Howler Whistle Bowl. I mean, I use my Yeti tumbler every single day.
Well,
It's
now
amazing.
I need both. I got to get both.
Right.
You hear that, Robert? You got 3 whistle footballs. Now you can get a tumbler.
That's right. Robert needs his tumbler.
Every time I threw that football, it sounded like Mike Tyson was running at me.
Yeah.
Hey, that football has a nice weight to it on the beat.
It does.
It was cutting through the wind, no problem. It's
Yeah.
sheer wind in Florida. That thing is coming straight
This
through.
is an everyday user, though, this tumbler. So that's birddogs.com, promo code Hard News, and boom, free tumbler with your pair of Bird Dogs. And you're also really gonna love the shorts and pants you order. Just try it out. It's really great stuff.
Oh yeah, you will. All right. Today's episode was also brought to you by Sunday. If you've been listening, you know Sunday lawn care is the best. And if you're like me and you have no idea at all how to care for a lawn, and it's not really a lawn, it's just like a sandy collection of weeds. that people gawk at and when they walk by, and then you feel ashamed to take your small daughter out there to play around because you feel like you'll both be judged, and then you're setting her in a hole for the rest of her life.
It's not fair to her.
It's not fair to her. So if you're like me and you have that problem, all you got to do is just go to getsunday.com/factor, and they will literally take care of the rest. Sunday will help you grow a beautiful lawn without the guesswork or the nasty chemicals. Their custom plans include fertilizer and everything you need to easily care for your lawn. And with the ingredients like seaweed, iron, and molasses, you can feel good with kids and pets being around. No worries. Everything's safe. All you have to do is visit getsunday.com/factor, put in your address, and their lawn analysis tool will do the rest. They then send you a soil sample kit. You fill that thing up on your first delivery of what you need to put in the lawn, send it back. They know everything about your yard. They will just ship you exactly what you need when you need it, not a second sooner, not a second later. It's so easy. The boxes come, you use it, boom, you're done. Just attach a ready-to-use pouch to a garden hose and spray. Takes less than 15 minutes. And they have all kinds of products. They have seeds, de-weeder, everything you need. And the stuff really works. And Sunday is offering our listeners 20% off. Full season plans start at just $129. And you can get 20% off that at checkout when you visit getsunday.com/factor. That's 20% off your custom plan at getsunday.com/factor.
Incredible.
And then the grass will be super cushy for people to walk on, especially all the neighborhood ladies.
Do it for you. Do it for your children.
Jesus, the neighborhood wives, when they wake up and they're staring at your bird dogs, it's over. They fell asleep on the grass. They wake up to the bird dogs.
on the
vicious combo.
Comfortable
thirsty.
grass.
Have some.
You see a lot of for sale signs going up around your house.
You're holding your tumbler. You're holding your free tumbler over.
I have this ice cold drink in my tumbler.
Good Lord.
You gotta get out of here, honey.
Let's get out of the ads and on to Elon's world, fellas. Back again. This time you're gonna like what he has to say. I think it's been very crazy down in Elon's world recently. Not only is he obviously watching his Eskimo brother, Johnny Depp, rock the courtroom like Johnny Cochran this week. He's also giggling with glee while Netflix stocks struggle because he's been shit-talking them online. And Florida stripped Disney of their self-governing rights on the same day that Elon launched 53 more Starlink satellites up from Cape Canaveral, Florida, adding to his over 2,000 and growing collection up there.
Can we pause for a second? What did Disney's self-governing rights mean? They were like the Vatican?
Mark.
Was that means like they were like the Vatican, that little area?
It's insane, dude.
Kind of. DeSantis took it away.
They were like a mini Vatican.
Kind
They
of.
have serious. It's financial. It's serious tax exemptions.
Yeah, DeSantis just fucked them.
Apparently, Orlando and many other places around this country are like, they're in cahoots with the gov because it's
that's
not
bullshit.
No more,
they need to be treated like normal. Yeah. Okay.
Well, Elon is saying, "Hey, SpaceX is just growing. I'm not getting my rights stripped." He's also somehow found the time to secure an additional $46.5 billion in funding for a second Twitter bid with a new partnership with Morgan Stanley and Bank of America this week. So Twitter's got two bids now that they have to publicly reject if they want to do that. And he also got the Gigafactory in Shanghai back up and running despite the insane COVID lockdown that you guys covered earlier this week. But even with all that, it's not even close to as important as what we're talking about today in Elon's world. Even with all that happening this week, something more important.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, Mark. It happened during the Tesla earnings call, late on the evening of 420, Elon style, of course. And fellas, it turns out Elon is a huge robot butler guy, just like us. So he's all in on the robot butler.
Yeah.
As we have discussed at length on this show, robot butlers are the way of the future, whether you like it or not.
You can talk shit to him.
Yeah, it's obvious. But don't take our word for it. Here's Elon Musk on Tesla's earnings call late Wednesday night.
Of course, Optimus, which I was surprised that people did not realize the magnitude of the Optimus robot program. The importance of Optimus will become apparent in the coming years. those who are insightful or listen carefully will understand that Optimus ultimately will be worth more than the car business.
Saying Optimus?
Whoa,
worth more than
really?
FSD.
Optimus.
That's my firm belief.
Like Prime?
Yeah.
Prime.
So,
And that's all robot butlers?
Yeah. So, and then
you're
he
damn
just
right.
trailed off after so.
Yeah, because he's thinking about how fucking smart the hosts of Hard Factors are. Elon just called us geniuses, fellas, because we've been on this robot butler trend from the start.
It's true.
And he's now telling the world, hey, idiots, listen up. It's robot butler time. The Optimus robot is a 5'8", 125-pound robot. It's small and weak enough to beat up and noticeably wisely lacking genitals.
It's like the same exact size as that guy that murdered the lady in Queens.
Exactly, except
5'8".
without a dick or a knife.
He's taller. Are there any holes in there? I mean, are you sure there's
No.
no hole? Okay.
No.
Absolutely no
holes.
genitals.
Not even under, it's not like a secret button.
You could attach one.
pounds.
Yeah.
Attach a hole? You mean drill a hole?
Oh, you could attach a hole.
Well,
What are you talking about?
That is buyer beware, my friend.
Does it have a hand?
They made a smart choice making it beat upable with no genitals. It's designed to perform repetitive and mundane
You can make
tasks.
fun of it.
You can absolutely make fun of it.
Yeah, you can insult it.
It's
Yeah,
designed
okay,
to-
you no dick motherfucker.
Yeah.
You can. I mean, look.
What
at
is
it.
what is
Or
this?
her.
That's
Well,
my
that's pretty
dick.
cool.
Where's
I think
yours? Yeah.
You'd say it's it, right? So
That looks like a hand job machine, though.
5'8", 128 pounds, 5 miles per hour max, 150 pound deadlift, 10-pound arm extend lift. So like it can lift something up to its shoulder.
That's
10
nice.
pounds.
Yeah.
Carrying capacity 45 pounds.
Okay, that's nice. I like the 5 miles per hour because it's like Michael Myers in Halloween. You can pretty much outwalk it.
Oh, you could smash
Yeah.
this thing.
Yeah, you
this,
can.
this
Yeah.
thing is a joke. If
Yeah,
it
yeah.
tried to step to you, you would fuck it up.
You need like 5 of them to even make it a fight. Yeah.
No,
5 or more.
don't put 5 in your house. What are you, crazy?
No, I'm just saying if they all like turned against you.
They have a neural net thing. They have AI learning. You don't want to put 5 of them in your house. Put one.
This is a beer bot. This is a beer bot. This
It is
a
a beer
bot.
bot.
Get me a beer.
Yeah, get me a beer.
And then do a handstand, like do a trick.
Yeah.
Juggle,
And then
bitch.
Thank me for insulting you.
Yeah,
Are they
exactly.
programmed to be subservient?
Oh yeah. You know
Oh,
what else
yeah.
it is? It's a laundry bot.
Is daddy
It's
a word?
dishes
Laundry
bot.
bot.
It's a
Dishes
everything. It's
bot.
designed to
Oh,
perform repetitive or
dishes.
mundane
Take
tasks
the
that
trash
humans
out.
hate to do exactly or don't have time for. And it should just help around the house, office, factory, whatever you need the Optimus to do for you.
Can it bang my wife? Am I right?
I mean, that's the upgrade. You got to ask about the
Battleaxe.
upgrade. I mean, you got to ask.
Can I
And
listen to her?
It's Thursday, Optimus. You know what that means.
you give it the tape, Arnold's tape from Last Action
Yeah.
Hero. And it
Yeah.
play that back.
Yeah.
Get a nod at Ted.
Yeah.
Optimus, nod head.
Yeah. Come on.
Sigh understandingly, Optimus.
Yeah.
This thing is real. Like Elon says, this is gonna be bigger than all of his
believe
cars.
it. Did you see like how he
Crazy.
talks? Like when you're like his voice thing was going off in that graphic. To me, his cadence of talking is like Morse code to aliens. I think he's sending messages to aliens. You know how like that TikTok thing is like if you play the song Eminem backwards, he's saying Eminem. Like my name is. I think all of Elon's messages are also secret messages to aliens with his cadence.
Oh, I'm with you for sure. I'm not sold that he's not an alien.
Oh, he's an alien.
I heard
yeah.
that Bezos, it's Blue Origin, right? They're developing the pessimist.
The pessimist.
Yeah, it's a little different.
It insults you.
Yeah, it's super bummed out. It'll do the same work. It's just.
I know you're gonna make me do the dishes again.
Exactly. Like Jeff will release like 2 years after the Optimus can walk around your house and do everything. Jeff will release one that's like on wheels that has to stay on one floor, and then it'll be like, oh, it's just as good.
All it does is bring you the Washington Post.
Right.
Hey, pessimist, guess what? I just got a promotion at work. We'll see how long that.
It is kind of freaky though to think about. Like,
I'll never get a promotion.
this thing's in your house, like when you're at work, and like every day you come home, you're like,
Oh my God.
Optimus,
dude, I'm with it, man.
Optimus.
Dude, one day I would come home to just fur and blood.
Yeah, it's.
Oh, it might kill the cats.
It'll kill the cats.
It might get upset with the cats.
It's not going to understand the cats. it's gonna not understand certain pets.
Gonna wash the cat.
Yeah, it's gonna wash the cats.
It might get upset with the cats. Yeah.
It's gonna squeeze a goldfish. It's gonna kill a hamster. It's gonna
Yeah, no, the cats are a serious concern, Mark.
Yeah.
But at a Tesla event a few weeks ago,
I made
fellas,
you a hat.
Yeah, I made you a hat of cats. Just broken cats.
Shit.
Oh no.
Yeah, I mean the pets are a concern. But at a Tesla event a few weeks ago, Elon said he's hopeful to get the Optimus robot butler into production next year. So he's thinking 2023. So probably more like 2024-ish, the way Elon's time
You
works.
said it has a Neuralink, so can you ask it questions like Siri, like, hey Optimus, like what's the weather?
I don't know.
Hey Optimus, like
I don't know if
yeah,
it
for
will.
sure.
you have to, right? You have to.
Where's
be
my
able to-
beer, Optimus?
Yeah.
It's probably optional. Some people might be freaked out if they can talk to it.
That's great that you told me the weather, but how come you haven't brought me the beer?
Right.
Yeah.
You're like, watch this. Hey, Optimus, get me a beer. Wait. Before you sit down, get my buddy a beer. Wait. Before you sit down, get him a beer.
Exactly.
Smash the beer over your head.
Oh,
Testing the Optimus must be fun.
First thing I'm doing is putting a hand
Oh,
on
that'll
the
be an
Optimus's
awesome
hand.
job, Will.
Yeah.
QAing the Optimus?
It'd be the best. Yeah. I mean, somebody's having a great time right now. So he says he's trying to get it to the production floor, hopefully in 2023, probably 2024, based on the way he normally like delays things. He says the automated taxi will hit at the same time as that. Tesla's releasing an automated taxi. He did say, though, the Cybertruck and the Roadster, this thing is sexy. And the semi, the automated semi will be hitting the production floor next year in 2023 for sure. But the big takeaway here, guys, is that robot butlers are confirmed by Elon Musk to be the next big thing, as Hard Factor has been trying to tell people for years now.
Is it possible that like 50 years from now, everyone's going to have like the same house, the same robot butler, the same car, like an Elon?
That's what Elon wants.
It seems like it.
He wants to scale.
He wants like a cyber communism type thing.
But the products that he serves are like just above, like you have to reach for each one of them. So
For
it's
now.
not like everybody's gonna have all of them.
For now, I'm talking about like
For
50
now.
years. For 50 years from now, I feel like every
If
product
he's dominant.
Yeah,
I think people are worried. There'll be another somebody competing with him.
Everyone's got Starlink internet. Everyone's got some sort of Tesla car. Everyone's got, this robot thing.
He was quoted or
it's like an
misquoted
iPhone, but
last
like
week,
5 of them.
saying he thinks everyone can afford a trip to space.
Well, once you can pay with your life to be a slave on Mars, of course.
Right. Once you own all of his products and he's getting all your information in the house. Yeah.
Whew. Okay. All right. I think next up, right, is I think this is it, right? Here we go.
And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children.
I think that was the wrong one.
That's the wrong one.
Whoopsies.
He's come a long way, Pat. He's come a long way.
Oh, hey, speaking of stuff, also another trend. Did you guys see this one? McDonald's goes, they tweet, bring back space.
I saw
and then
that.
everybody says snack wraps. What do you guys think about that? Snack wraps?
Who says snack wraps?
Everybody on Twitter saying snack
Well,
wraps.
the snack wraps are like $1.10. So if they're on the dollar menu, I'm fine with that. What would you guys bring back?
Well, I just don't understand snack
The
wraps
Arch
in
Deluxe,
general.
bro.
You can make one at home in 30 seconds, and it's everything that doesn't go bad. You can just keep it in your fridge. Or
I like the chicken snack wrap. It's $1. I mean, like if you pop by, you get like a double cheeseburger McChicken the snack wrap. That's $5. See you later. Delish.
Yeah, I mean it's good. It's something you can easily make at home.
For sure.
Big Mac, I'd bring back the extra big
giant
Mac.
Big Mac. Yeah.
Yeah.
The extras. Remember the
Oh,
supersized fries? Bring back the box of 10,000 fries.
What about the steak bagel sandwich? Didn't they get rid of that?
Oh,
They
yeah,
did.
if they
Well,
did.
yeah.
Well,
They
bring that
did.
back.
There's
I
so
went,
many better things than the
bring
snack
back
wrap.
that.
Bring back.
I went the other
Snack
day.
mac and cheese?
No steak bagel sandwich.
What?
Mm-hmm. All right, let's get into it. Sorry, you're gonna have to deal with Mike Tyson instead of Darcel for the TikTok International moment. We're changing it up a little bit. It's Friday. Will, just one last thing on your story. I found a photo of Elon's prototype for the taxi.
Automated taxi.
Yeah, Johnny Cab. Okay, because dogs love smelling stuff. That's probably because they have over 300 million olfactory receptors in their noses compared to humans' puny 6 million, for example. Right?
Wow.
It's nuts. It's like every smell is an orgasm. It's an intense experience for a dog.
Why are they smelling butts then? If it's like extra smell, that seems like something you'd want to.
They love a robust aroma
coming from a 6 million olfactory sensor.
Makes them feel
guy.
alive.
But you don't have 3 million. You don't know what it's like, man.
Wakes them up.
Yeah.
Let a butt really open up.
Oh man.
Oh God.
You can tell everything about that person. You know every single thing.
It's like
about
farting
that
in a
person.
shower every time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Hey,
like,
where'd you get that meat?
It's like reading someone's autobiography,
Exactly.
really, for a dog. Anyway, yeah, they love lots of stuff. A wide variety of smells, not just butts, but stuff like, dropped food on the ground, trees, flowers, butts of other dogs, hot human genitals. Those are just a fraction of the scents that doggies daydream about. But 2-year-old Jack Russell Terrier and very good boy Patron from Ukraine, for him, there's only 2 smells that he cares about. First, Russian bombs. The second,
okay,
freedom.
Hell yeah.
There's Patron right there, guys. It's a pretty important little dog. See, Patron's a member of the State Emergency Service Rescuers in the northern city of Chernihiv, Ukraine. He's just one of the 4-legged friends that currently makes up more than 76% of the Ukrainian resistance forces. And he's been a busy little guy. Yes, since Russia started their very special military operation / not war, Patron has done his part to close the proverbial windows of oppression that Vladimir Putin is trying to push everyone through by helping neutralize nearly 90 explosive devices, 90 bombs, guys.
Where's he find them? Just outside?
They're everywhere, man. He's just
IED
sniffing around.
Yeah.
He's just a little sniffer guy.
He's like that. He's like the rat. Where was that in Afghanistan?
China.
Yeah.
China.
I guess you could say he's like a rat, but he's a dog. He is a terrier.
Well, right. He would kill the rat if he came across it in the wild. But they
so
both found a lot of bombs.
Yeah.
Both light enough not to detonate them.
They retired. They retired that one rat. Remember that?
That's why they use the rat, because they don't detonate them.
We'll see.
Correct.
We'll see. I mean, probably.
We'll see about that when Patron gets on the field. He just eat the rat
He's a little
and find the bomb.
He's a little heavier than a rat.
He's got to watch his weight. And I was talking pretty fast there, but I was lying. Not 76% of Ukrainian resistance forces are dogs. No. Yeah.
We
40 tops. Guys, while on duty, Patron sports a mint green collar that hangs his dog tags. And he also sports a protective vest that would do absolutely nothing in the event of an explosion.
I'll tell you what it does is make him look so damn handsome.
It's just really just
it
looks.
It makes him look so cute. Yeah,
it makes him look so official too.
Yeah,
it's got
exactly.
like the Ukrainian. It's like a flak jacket with the Ukrainian flag on it.
That's awesome.
They're
the
lying
ego
to Patron.
on this dog. Jesus
Look at that
Christ.
chest, little chest popped out.
Oh, Patron, you'll be fine. You got your vest. Go sniffing for bombs, baby. Patron's certainly.
Patron's reading his own press clippings.
Oh, look at him.
He's like that. Too highly of himself.
Yeah, he's like that dog that doesn't know he's not in a movie.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that cartoon dog thinks he's actually a hero. There's a cartoon where the dog thinks he's a hero because he plays a hero in like the movies.
Wonder
Goes
Dog?
home.
But this dog is a hero.
I don't know.
Wonder?
He's actually a hero, Wes.
Right, but he's.
So what do you have to say? I don't
But his
understand.
ego is that big.
He's smelling his own ass, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
How many bombs did you spot with your nose this week?
His favorite butt to sniff is his own.
Right.
This dog's got 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah. Anyway, guys.
Good for Patron.
It's pretty cool, right? So Patron, standing at just 13 inches tall, he's just barely bigger than 2 Ecuadorian penises put together. But don't let his small stature fool you.
I mean, that's nothing to scoff at, though. 2 Ecuadorian penises stacked together.
I know it's not bad. His one-of-a-kind nose.
Good luck finding a bikini to hold that in.
Yeah, no chance. It's like one Ecuadorian penis with another one on his shoulders. That's how tall Patron is.
Yeah, it's like when the kids, it's like the tall human. It's like 3 kids stacked in a.
It's like a couple Ecuadorian dicks at a music festival.
Getting a bank loan.
Yeah.
This isn't a human. This is 2 Ecuadorian dicks stacked together.
Yes, one bank loan, please. Don't let his small stature fool you guys. He's got a one-of-a-kind nose. It keeps him dealing with more bombs than a Cincinnati airport men's room. That didn't work. But you know what I mean? Because
chili.
Airport men's rooms, man.
Yeah.
No worse smells on earth.
Skyline.
Guys, Patron has certainly won the hearts of his war zone, being dubbed the mascot of Chernihiv by the locals. But his story has spread much further than his little town on the Densna River, where he rests his paws. Patron has won hearts and admirers throughout Ukraine and even the world. Earlier this week, the SES, the organization he's part of, shared an album more than a dozen illustrations of patrons submitted from fans across the country and the world. One wrote, "Our brave baby Patron has inspired an incredible number of gifted artists. Here are some of them." Here's a cute little one, a patron. Oh, look at this little guy being walked like a suitcase.
What's he yelling at?
Well, yeah, what does he say right there?
Saying, fuck you, Putin.
Yeah, I think so.
It's a direct translation.
Yeah.
Look at this one. It's photorealistic.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that one. I mean, but
we'll try this one on for size. There's
okay.
120 of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty cute.
It's like a stamp.
Stay safe out there, patron.
Are they minting his NFTs?
No, that's a great idea. And who's going to stop us? They're a little bit busy. We should do that.
Well,
then
charity,
donate
right?
the money back to them.
And
though.
donate a portion of the proceeds.
A portion, yeah.
A portion.
All right, let's move on, guys. Note of freedom activists, communist China, had some strong words for the notoriously oppressive Republic of Sweden this week after a recent incident took place that involved burning of the Muslim holy book, the Quran.
Yes.
And that's something the Muslims, they don't take lightly.
Right.
Well, Sweden's got, so they've had a population influx, a Muslim population influx, and a lot of the people there blame that for a rise in crime recently. And there's been a far right reaction basically to this.
Got it. But would burning their holy book calm down the violence?
Mark. These agitators do not want to calm it down.
That's a rile up.
They want to rile it up.
It's like drawing Muhammad in the street.
This is
like the kid on the plane with Tyson.
Gotcha.
Right. This is a major street battle. We're trying. You're moving in here. Well, we're coming in to tell you that we want you out.
Gotcha.
It's not good. Last week, the far right leader.
It's been brewing for years.
Ramas Paludan. He's the far right leader. I'm sorry. Last week, it's the far right leader. I guess the group is Strom Kurz.
Muslim.
It's Strom Kurz, which is Hardline is the name of their group.
Yeah,
kind of a sick
like
name
that.
for a group, honestly, but not good.
Oh, it's so Viking. Whatever it is, it's like the most Viking shit.
Yeah. Anyway, Ramas burned a copy of the Quran in Sweden's southern Linköping city, and he threatened to burn more copies of the Quran in a future rally. And
yikes,
look, not cool. And leader in Muslim relations, China, they sent forth a spokesperson, Wang Wenbin, to speak out against the incident, scolding the Scandinavians on behalf of the Muslim world, saying, quote, "Freedom of speech can not be a reason to incite racial or cultural discrimination and tear society apart. We hope Sweden can earnestly respect the religious beliefs of minority groups, including Muslims." Now,
I'm surprised, Pat, are you sure it said that and it didn't say, "Hey, Sweden, just put them in a camp"?
No, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Well, they're like, by the way, you came to the right people to get help with dealing with the Muslims. Here's how you do it. Yeah.
It's a mixed message because he said that, but Wenbin also followed up his criticism of Sweden and how
they hired China to deal with the Muslims. I get it now.
Kinda. He submitted a list of suggestions on how the country could better encourage peaceful and respectful cohabitation between the Muslim minority population and the rest of Sweden. And I have a translated copy of the list here, guys.
Okay. Yes.
These are 5
Number 1, hysterectomy.
It's close. I think that's number 5. Okay, guys. Yeah, well, Mark blew the castration is number 5. We could start from 5.
Count it up. Yeah.
Okay, so number 5, castration. Number 4, promotion of drinking and smoking. And it continues. They might be resistant at first, but if Sweden is anything like China, there's nothing more suspicious than someone who is above the influence, and fuck them. Number 3. Boarding.
I also like the title to this that they gave it was "So You've Got Muslims."
The title of the document
got Muslims. They send this to everyone. Muslims. Yeah.
Like fed bugs.
Yeah.
What next? Number 3, guys, and I think this. Well, let me go 1 first because I think number 3 maybe is tied to 1 somehow. So number 1 is camps. When it comes to easing tensions, a nice, relaxing decade at camp for your Muslim population can really do the trick.
A decade.
Yeah, that's definitely their number 1 suggestion for sure.
Yeah. Number 2, guys, put them to work. An idle Muslim has time to plot. Occupy their minds, hands, and backs. Crafting sneakers has proven to be a very popular activity for our Muslims.
Yeah.
And phones.
Number 3, boarding on water. And this might be like a bad translation, but I assume it means like wakeboarding, water sports, maybe related to the camps.
Right.
Yeah.
4, promotion. And 5, castration. They're just castration. So it's a bit of a mixed message. Oh, waterboarding. Fuck. Yeah, no, I get that now. Okay. All right.
Thanks.
And it's just trying to help guys, right?
Yeah, that's the kit. So you've got Muslims. Follow our simple plan.
Well, it's good. It's good that they're lending their expertise.
All we require is all of your markets. We will own every market in your country.
Yeah. We're gonna undercut.
That's
We're gonna undercut your shit because we got free Muslim labor. Hey guys, sometimes you need to send a letter. Maybe you have a small business. Don't try to send one to a Uyghur in China because it ain't gonna get there. Well, it will get there, especially if you use stamps.com, but it's not gonna get to your actual person. It'll be read and thrown away before it gets there. But let's focus on small business owners. Inflation isn't going to do you any favors right now, guys. It's hard. It's hard to stay profitable. If you're looking for a way to cut costs, mailing and shipping, great place to start. Simply use stamps.com to mail and ship and get access to exclusive discounts, great rates on shipping from USPS and UPS. It's an easy way to keep more money in your pocket, portion of the proceeds. So saves you time, saves you money. More than 20 years, stamps.com has been indispensable for over 1 million businesses. I've said it once, I'll say it again. I've been a member and a patron of theirs for like 9 years. Fantastic. Can't beat it. I've been to the post office in forever. A lot less stress. And you get discounts of like 30 to 86% off UPS, which is nuts. 30 off USPS.
So much better than going into anywhere. You're in control of your checkout.
Passing the savings on to you.
I love the USPS, but I cannot stand going to the post office.
Nope, not me. No way. Smells weird. Start mailing and shipping with stamps.com, guys. Keep more money in your pocket every day. Here's what you do. Stamps.com, promo code hard factor. That's one word. You get a special offer with that. Free 4-week trial, free postage, and digital scale. You get to keep that one. Pretty cool. No long-term commitments or contracts. To be honest with you, I didn't even know there was this monthly subscription fee. That's how cheap it is.
Wow.
It's nothing. It's totally worth it. Go to stamps.com.
Make a dent.
Click the microphone at the top of the page. Enter code hard factor.
Yeah, it sounds like, based on Pat's story, a lot of people in Sweden have some high tensions and they could work on their mental wellness, as you can everywhere pretty much these days, right? Well, good news. New Mood is here to guide you to mental wellness and give you the tools you need to tackle stress so you'll feel empowered to take on whatever life throws at you. I'm a huge believer in Noom Weight. We've talked about it several times in the show, but we all used Noom Weight back in 2018, and we were looking pretty damn good, I would say. We dropped
a lot lighter than I am now.
We dropped like 200 pounds. The four of us dropped 200 pounds using Noom Weight. I'm just going to say it. We did. Now they got New Mood. It's like the same principles, but it's for your mental wellness. It's going to work even better, apparently. It's like it does. It's like the same exact thing for weight. You trick your brain into rewiring it. Now you're like doing daily things that will help your mental wellness. And they've got a team of dedicated coaches. You'll have a support system helping you on your journey. Like I've told you before, I do it to get a better night's sleep. I've been sleeping like a baby, waking up ready to go in the morning. But there's all sorts of things that can help you, whatever your goal is to get your mental wellness better. And just like Noom Weight, Mood is a super easy to use app that guides you through the process. Its lessons are backed by science, and there are a variety of tools and techniques to try out and discover. It's accessible, convenient, and it's only going to take up about 10 minutes of your day, which you can do from your phone anywhere, remotely, wherever.
You'll look forward to it.
Exactly. You're stronger than your stress. It doesn't get to control you. Equip yourself with the knowledge and skills to steer yourself to happiness. With New Mood, taking care of your mental wellness is empowering. And look, they'll help you better understand your personal relationship with stress and anxious thoughts so you can take control, build resilience, and develop coping mechanisms that actually work. Worry less and feel happier. Sign up for your trial at noom.com/factor. That's NOOM.com/factor. Noom.com/factor. Get it going. You'll feel better. All right. We're going to do voicemails and reviews. We've only got 2 reviews, and then we got about 9 to 10 voicemails. So why don't we just do the reviews first?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Okay. So this is from Remshot22, and it says part 2 to my voicemail. Remshot22 left 2 voicemails, and they're basically the same thing that he's writing here. It says, sorry about the abrupt voicemail. Was at work, and my boss this is boss, but he didn't type it in. My boss was coming in hot based on the voicemails. I know it's his boss. I was saying Amish Brock needs to eat some Amish food. Secondly, I need the boys' help. My roommate and lifetime best friend is moving from Indiana to South Dakota. Me and our other best friends are going to road trip it out there with him and help him move, and we need help paying for it. We're all poor. I didn't want to do this, but we're at our last resorts. HAGFD boys. So I'm a little torn on this one because he's employed. He's young. We were all poor when we were young. I don't remember asking for money when I was like 20 to help move. So I'm a little torn on this one. If you want to help support someone move,
No.
DM us, I guess. We'll get you in touch with this guy. But
we can do this, Mark, but it's not coming for free. They're taking a road trip. I think we
like video it. Yeah.
I think we need to set up some sort of checkpoint system where they have to do certain tasks.
Right.
Yeah, it seems silly to just ask for money.
Say, okay,
road trip.
Here's what they should do.
Yeah.
They should come up with now have somebody else submit another 5-star review or whatever
for an idea.
And you can offer what you were willing to do for people on the road that they can pay for to
we
watch
can hold
you
an
do.
auction. We can hold an auction for it.
Right. Like I could watch you chug a liter of milk at a gas station.
And you get a $2 or $5. Yeah, exactly.
Well, probably more than that, hopefully.
Yeah,
for a
it's
liter
your
of milk,
destiny. If you set it up, we'll facilitate it. We'll host your destiny.
Right.
But
I'm not going to donate any money personally, but we can help facilitate it. Grow
that's
up.
Fair.
You got to, when I was dirt poor in my 20s, like I don't think so. Not for me.
But
me neither.
If you say that you're going to drink or eat or lick or punch things at certain mile markers along the road.
I know your friend's going to make it. I'm sure, I hope it works out okay, but he's going from Indiana to South Dakota. Not exactly, Paris, France to the
I thought he said India.
No. Yeah. He's going, it's like two very inexpensive places he's going to, and they want money.
So it was red. No, it's an intercontinental or inside the continental U.S. move.
It's an easy move.
You know what they want us? They want us to do? They want us to pay for their great time in Chicago, which they're gonna drive through.
But they could. But what I'm saying is they should offer things that they will put on camera for a price.
I agree with you, Will.
So
Certainly
I don't understand. Don't come. I mean, you asked for a handout. You saw. Now it's been read out loud.
Yes,
and we'll see what happens. With
Not
that.
playing the voicemails, by the way. They're the exact same thing.
If you don't
begging
get
for money again.
Any bites from that, then you're going to have to come back with something a little bit more substantial to offer somebody.
But I'll personally volunteer if these guys step up, right, to get the ball rolling. They give us enough time and they make some suggestions. They map out their route. I'll volunteer to organize.
This isn't going to cut it. Give us money. You're going to have to come up with something better than that. Yeah.
But hey,
come up with some suggestions.
There's some free ideas.
Why wouldn't I donate to like a Ukrainian refugee or like to someone like a homeless person or something? Like, why am I donating to 4 20-year-olds that want to move?
Because these guys are going to lick poles, Mark. They're going to lick.
That's one idea. We got to get to that point. We got to get them to understand that that's where they need to get at. They're not just going to get a handout.
These guys are going to take dumps in urinals, Mark.
I think it's implied, Pat, but I don't know if it's been explicitly stated. And
now
until
it's stated.
It is.
There's 2 ideas.
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't seen a dump in a urinal video in a long
Everyone
time.
come back at us with the way
That's
we can
$50.
Get these guys some money, including these guys. Come back and let us know what you're willing to do.
Right. I mean, well, especially these guys. Come on, elevator pitch time, fellas.
We'll do it like an auction, with bids and then,
Yep. All right, we'll hear from them next Friday. All right, next up, last review. This one comes from Jenna. She DM'd it. I blanked out her last name. She Instagram DM'd us. She did the Spotify 5-star reviews. And if you do the Spotify 5-star reviews, let us know. She sent a screenshot. Then you can send us your message and we'll read it. So Jenna left a 5-star review and it says, what's that, Wes?
I was going to say the DMs, we suck at checking a lot of the time.
Us too, yeah.
Right. So I was going to say either email it to the hardfactornews@gmail or hardfactorvoicemail@gmail if you want to write a review. Because the chances are if it's a DM on Instagram, it's going to get overlooked.
It's 50-50. I found it in the Insta DMs.
Send it on Twitter, and if you put Al as a pussy in there, someone's going to see it.
That's true. That's true. Twitter DMs are more responsive. Instagram DMs, there's just a ton of them, so it's hard. They fall. All right. Anyways, here's her review. That random Jenna here from Twitter, and now that I've officially popped the clutch from the Discord also, nice. As Pat mentioned when I called in a while back, I have made it through the incubation period, and now I'm just obsessed with you boys and Hard Factor. Nice. Just ask my husband. He gets pretty annoyed by it. Anyways, I have a question for you boys. If you could trade places with each, I'm assuming other, for a week, a la Freaky Friday style, who would you want to be and why? Anyways, that could be either the 4 of us or anyone. We could do both. Who would you want to be and why? Anyways, looking forward to listening to all those episodes I just unlocked. Nice. Have a great fucking weekend. Excellent, Jenna. Excellent work.
Oh, great unlocking, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah, she's got a ton of Florida Man Fridays and stuff now to listen to and Hive Hours. So I read that as she's talking about us switching places with you.
Oh yeah, that's a host body switch.
Yep.
Question.
Who wants to go?
I want to go. It's William Shepard Smith 100% of the time, man.
He's got legal weed.
I've wanted to get in Will's head forever. I just want to be in there. I want to know how powerful he is.
I don't think that's how Freaky Friday works.
I want to.
You wouldn't know anything.
No.
You have your
Freaky
brain.
Friday is you're just living his life with your thoughts.
Cool, because number one on my list to get inside Will is to know how powerful he is.
So you want to lift weights?
Lift weights. Yeah.
Well, not that. I just want to know what that base strength is like. It's just like it's such a solid base coat.
Okay.
Will's also got a hot tub.
I would say this is for a week. I would say Will, just for being in proximity to casinos, Lake Tahoe, and weed. But yeah.
I'm going Mark all the way. No kid. No offense to Pat or Will.
Right.
Doesn't have a young
I don't have any
toddler.
responsibilities.
No responsibilities.
I'm living like I'm 20 still.
Yeah. So I actually have the exact same reasons. If you can pick your week, 100%, I'm going Mark to go to South.
It's like a vacation.
No, to go to South by because you're in.
I can drink 7 nights a week, fellas.
I love South by. Yeah,
nothing to respond. I'm not responsible for anything.
If I could pick my week, South by 100% in Mark's body. But if I can't pick my week, I would flip a coin and go Wes or Pat because I'd like to see what being a parent to another kid is like.
Yeah, I would like to see a toddler too. I've hung out with Wes's kid enough to. But I would like to see like raising a toddler.
Plus, then you get to eject at the end of the week.
That's real fun.
Yeah, I know it'd suck. No, I mean it would be like I would go back to my life and be like, yes.
You want to see like the extreme like because they're just so like they go up from up and down, up and down, up and down. Yeah. You want to get on the roller coaster for a week?
Great question, Jenna. Yeah, I mean sometimes no pain, no gain, right?
Yeah,
like,
but
if you
anyone, it's Ronaldo's wife.
You want to get fucked by Ronaldo? I love it.
Oh wait, isn't there a question coming up later about that?
Sort of. Yeah, let's get to the voicemails. It's the voicemail time. I'm gonna try to do this. So Wes is a genius, and he figured out a new way to do voicemails after like a year and a half of this. It's all one continuous stream. So I'm gonna try to do this. I'm just gonna do the first one here.
Hey guys, what's happening? It's Jeff again out of Chicago. I wanted to call back and apologize. Number one, for I jumped all over you guys when you were talking about the 737 crashes, and I jumped all over you. I didn't listen to the rest of the show, and I feel bad about that. But it was hilarious listening to you guys play my voicemail and then basically just stomp me into the ground.
Where you deserve to be that day.
Address the rest of it. So I apologize for that. And then today, just listening to Wes, feel good about himself by cleaning
Kizzy
guy in cornhole. That shit was killing me, dude. So Wes, man, leave the guys alone, and there's normal people that you can beat up in cornhole. All right, boys. I love you guys. Bye bye.
He's painting Wes as a bully.
Yeah, well, listen, I want to address this because no one else.
He used a different word than Tiz. Obviously, I had to.
No one else was going to play with that guy. I was his only friend that day, so I'm a hero, quite frankly. Even though when I step on the cornhole court, I can't turn it off, unfortunately, no matter who's across from me or next to me. But that kid, I was the only friend that kid had that day. So
you let him score 10. I mean.
Yeah. No, actually, honestly, I was scared he was going to beat me for a second, and then
I can't remember.
Turned it on.
Yeah.
Did you share the pictures publicly or just text them to us?
I texted them to you guys.
Oh, just text.
Were the bags wet?
Seeing the pictures have been haunting me all week.
What? I know that guy was hilarious. He was wearing his mask outside.
I bet he was awesome. I bet he was one of the more fun people at the party.
Yeah. He was. He was my favorite person at the party.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, Wes, you played a game of cornhole with him.
Yeah. I talked to him more than anyone at that party.
There you go.
We were drinking the same drinks. We were playing the same games.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if I did this right.
Boys, it's Colin from California. So I've got to discuss Pat's deal on the dick size deal. Now, you guys see on
Dick
how
size
they
deal.
answered this. Because if someone
Survey.
calls me on the phone and is asking me how big my dick is, I'm obviously going to tell them the truth and tell them it's about the size of a gorilla. But, like,
The
it
correct
just
answer is
depends on
no any
how hot
Ecuadorians?
the chick sounded when she was calling, So, like, if it's a really hot chick calling, then I'm going to lie. I'm going to be like, it's really big, But if it's like some fucking dude or just some random person calling on the phone, I'm just going to tell them I have a gorilla-sized dick. always gonna do that because it's funny. So Pat, that could have been what happened. You know,
Too
maybe
honest.
just everyone thinks like I did. Have a wonderful day, guys. I fucking love you. Like,
He's saying Americans were too honest.
I'm
Maybe
saying,
right.
I mean, Gorilla Dick is a great response because most people don't know that
don't
gorillas have
get
the
it.
smallest dicks in the animal
Right.
kingdom.
Yeah, but I think what Colin was saying is he'd just be honest.
But why? Is
He
he an
used
Amer-
our fun Gorilla Dick terminology, but he
Well,
would
I don't
tell
see
the
why
person-
you would tell.
He's poking fun at himself. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't see why you look. I mean, just give yourself when you know it's a penis.
You know what I would say is if they called me and asked my penis size, I'd say, "Who's asking? You know what?
Yeah, no, you
what's
gotta-
going on here?
You got to ask some questions,
Yeah.
like to make sure it's not a spy.
Like, why do you need to know the size of my
Yeah.
penis?
Like what year? What
You're
year was the
asking every country?
founded?
Yeah, you're asking people from every
By-
country.
by
I'm
the
not sure.
time you've asked that many
Did James
questions.
Madison sign the Declaration of Independence? Like
Yeah.
questions that every American knows. You know?
Let me ask you a question.
Exactly. Once you figure out where they're coming from, then you
Yeah.
say, "Oh, it's 10 inches."
Right.
And then you
Well,
hand-
let me
you
get
be
a
honest.
ruler and shove it all the way into my body real quick.
Hey, what's your name?
Is this
Hang
data
on, let
gonna
me hurt
stay
myself.
internal to this country?
What did the Ecuadorians say?
Yeah.
What did they
Once-
say?
Once you hear that, you're like, you just hang
What
up.
those fucking
You
liars?
just hang
say?
up.
Prove to me you don't know me.
Yeah. Yeah. This is a revenge thing, isn't it? All right, next one.
Hey boys, this is RG from Dallas calling back again. I have a topic of interest today to talk about. I am someone who believes in zodiacs relatively just due to gravitational pull on early fetal development. It's a whole conversation. But anyways, I was looking up Hunter Biden's birthday and I'm an Aquarius and I was like, I know he's going to be an Aquarius because he's so crazy. And found out that Hunter Biden has my birthday, in fact.
Oh, shit.
So I was thinking about it, and I'm like, if I was raised like Hunter Biden, I might be like Hunter Biden as well. A sex-addicted, stoked, selfie-taking addict.
Nothing wrong with
So
that.
I was just wondering, what would y'all's celebrity personality be, and why?
Okay.
Ooh,
This is
that-
what
I mean-
kind of Will was referring to when I told you guys the questions to get ready for. This is like celebrity personality. Like,
Right.
you could be Ronaldo's.
My daughter's also an Aquarius. Doesn't have their same birthday, but also an Aquarius. So gotta watch
What's
out.
that? What's that? February, March? What's the?
It's like late January, early
Oh.
February.
Ooh, I mean, I don't see how anyone's gonna not have the same answer today, right? Because
Johnny Depp.
There's one guy at the top of mine. It's the coolest cucumber on the fucking planet.
Yeah.
Oh, Depp.
And that's Jonathan Depp.
He's
No,
showing
she's
off right
saying,
now.
who do you think? She's not saying who you want to be. Who you think you would be.
Who you
like-
most comparable
Yeah,
to?
who you most
maybe?
comparable to
Yeah.
as a celebrity. Like,
Yeah, Ronaldo's wife.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No, not who you want to be.
It's tough.
Okay, so who you're most comparable to?
Yeah.
Damn. So like she's saying like shit. I mean, like props for you for maybe thinking you could have turned out like Hunter, but I think you're hopefully you're far away. You're not there.
Sometimes I feel
RG,
like
let us know if you're pulling Parmesan out of a carpet.
Who's
We'll help.
who likes to tell jokes and then get sometimes get upset? Is what I would say.
Right. I've never really thought about that. Like who's
a celebrity that like
who's
likes
similar
to party,
to you?
but like sometimes flies.
So
off
who
the
do
handle?
people tell you guys like you're
Scott
similar to?
Conn.
Yeah. Oh, Scott Conn. He's a king.
Yeah,
Scott Conn.
I would say Scott Conn.
I would say Artie Lang probably.
Yeah.
I'd say Eugene Levy.
Okay. All right. It's an interesting question. I don't know if we answered it as well as we could have, but it's a tough one.
No, I was thinking of like I was thinking doing body swap with like any person. And I was thinking like, is it historical or today?
Right. That's gotta be like someone you're kind of similar to. If you're like, oh, they have a similar demeanor to me, or like,
Yeah, I've never thought. I'll have to think about it and give. I'll give an answer eventually.
Amanda Bynes.
She's got a new single out.
That's a good one.
What's up, Hard Factor boys? Long time listener. Called in a few times. It's Tom from Chicago. Had a quick question for you. So as of right now, I'm a CPA. I'm an accountant, and it doesn't pay very well. And I'm deciding between switching careers into like an M&A type role, and it
Mergers
pays
and
a
acts.
fuck ton more. And I definitely like being an accountant in the current company that I work for, and it's a trade-off, and I'm kind of actually caught in between. So it's like stay at my current company, which I like, and I don't get paid jack, or go to a new company, which I actually don't even really know, like the culture or like whatever.
Cocaine.
But just get paid probably like 50% to 60% more of what I'm getting right now. And, you know, obviously things are getting more expensive, so it is fucking
That's just initially too
in my mind right now. So,
it's daddy
all right,
money.
let me know. Yeah, have a great fucking weekend. Peace.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's a good question. That's something that Crossroads many people come to. Also, RG's question, I hate to say it, probably Alex Jones. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a good call.
Yeah.
I mean, he fucks though, Will. I mean, like,
Right. No, I get it. No, I
fucks.
mean, I see the positives and the negatives.
He owns
but
a
yeah.
tank. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I think we've all been here, done that. I made the move for more money, and then my first job, the company was absolute disaster, like horrible culture. But I set myself up at that industry and that rate, and then the next jobs were good and good cultures and stuff. So I'd say it's just up to you. If money's important to you, definitely you're not going to make money as an accountant. So
it doesn't sound like he loves his job either, because he said I like.
Who loves being an accountant? I mean, he likes it.
I mean, he's comfortable there.
And when I heard the question, like, so this is a similar field, like M&A over, like you're still in finance,
Right.
Yeah.
right. So
Still
like
doing similar brain work.
So like you're still, so it just depends on what you want to do long term. Do you want to be an accountant long term?
I would say do it.
Or do you want to make big bucks and do other financial
I'd say make the move.
Yeah, I mean, another question is how old are you, right? Like, you should have multiple experiences in your life.
Right.
But I will say this:
make the move.
Mergers and acquisitions is like way more multifaceted, and it's going to be a challenge. It's probably going to be more interesting. I would jump.
Challenges are it sounds like you're comfortable at your job. Maybe get a little uncomfortable and make a ton of money. In the process.
Get a Porsche, come back and do people's taxes later. You know,
you're not going to have an
optimist.
Go
back to accounting. Everyone needs accountants. You can go back to an accounting job.
Wes is right. Make the optimist move.
Yeah.
What would buy an optimist in 5 years? Ask yourself that.
Change jobs. Do it.
You know what? Here's a good way to think about it. You like steak?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, more money, more money, more problems. Like they say, it's true. The more money you make, the more like pressure will be on you and shit. But it's also good. It's also good for you. It's also like good to challenge yourself, like the guy.
Yes, challenging yourself.
Step out of your comfort zone.
Expand your network. Do a ton of.
I went accounting to like software testing to like software management and similar instead of M&A, and I do not regret getting out of accounting. Do it.
Yeah. I did career ladder stuff, corporate stuff before the podcast. And I think that like, I would say I would have been bored if I did not try to challenge myself at new roles and take on stuff that I probably wasn't qualified for at the time.
Once you get like really good at your current job, it's kind of time to like maybe challenge yourself.
Yeah. You think you like buying art?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we nailed it there. So, let us know. Thank us in a year when
right.
Cotton or silk.
See you at the next Hive trip that you can afford. All right, here we go. Next
plays
one.
out perfectly. Yeah. Let us know.
Hey boys, Clean Taint here, checking in, calling in about the story on April 18th. The teacher who accidentally shared their screen and everyone saw his porn.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy's life's ruined. Sure, everyone watches porn, but first of all, you can't be watching porn at work. That's just insane.
Right.
But the way to avoid this is you got to have, it takes a little discipline, but you got to have one porn dedicated device.
Whoa.
It's a good
I have this. I call it my porn machine.
Yeah, good name.
Great
It's
idea.
an old iPad, and it's got no apps,
Call it my porn
nothing,
machine.
not the weather, nothing. Just Google Chrome.
Just a browser.
Just a folder and a browser.
I run it hard, but it does the job.
He puts it away wet.
I run it hard.
Will never accidentally connect anywhere.
It's always
If
panting.
you guys can manage that, it's a good tip. You boys take care. Have a good fucking day.
Thanks, Clean Taint. And if the guy gets the
Clean
new
Taint.
job, he could afford his own
Right,
porn
because
machine.
you work in
I run
mergers
it
and
hard.
acquisitions, bud. Come on.
That's an amazing fucking tip. Actually, Clean Taint, you will love this. We were having this exact discussion before we started this show earlier tonight about what devices and if you try to limit the devices and it's
a dangerous game to use. We were saying it's a dangerous game to use, like, even though we work from home, like our home setup, because all the cameras we turn on, we're constantly on StreamYards and streaming. You get these Jeffrey Toobin type scenarios if you're not careful. So it's important to have maybe a room of the house and a device that is not work related.
I said mine the other day, and I think a couple of you guys agreed, and it's phone, ExpressVPN, no Bluetooth.
Yeah, no blue. That's perfect.
Yeah,
I'm way less careful than that. Way less.
Windows open.
Is it a coincidence?
This computer.
Does danger make you horny? You know?
Yeah, apparently. All right, good stuff, Clinton. We got a few more.
Hey boys, Dan from Chicago here. Got a question for you guys in the form of a ranking. I know you guys love rankings so much. For Wes in particular. Wes, I want you to rank dolphins, pit bulls, and the electrocution scene from Home Alone. Thanks, guys. Keep up the good work. I stand in the car. Love the show.
Yes. The car. Oh, man.
So the car.
That's a pretty good one. Pit bull's definitely number 1. Electrocution scene number 2. Dolphins number 3.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's a lot of hatred for the electrocution scene.
Yeah, you hate them more than the one. Oh yeah.
Which is the most deadly? Pit bulls.
He's saying he hates pit bulls the most.
Oh, it was a worst. Okay.
Like which one's worse?
Yeah.
Pit bulls is the worst, and the electrocution scene is worse than the whale war.
Did you see that Eric included it in a social clip down?
Did he?
Yeah,
about the penis jocking. Yeah,
I posted it today. I was furious.
You had to post it.
Yeah.
That's great. All right.
Look at this stupid thing.
And there's two or three more.
Good morning, boys. Amish Brock back again with your Amish fact of the week. If you guys are in the Discord, I'm sure you saw I had my first child this week. That's right. Wes Edward was born on April 11th.
Sorry, Wes Edward. Wes Edward, yeah.
So in honor of him, I thought it would be a good idea to give some facts about Amish birthing. And if you've been following my facts, I'm sure you realize that the Amish make their lives harder for themselves at every single corner. So, of course, the Amish don't do any C-sections, even if it risks the health of the mother. And they also never use an epidural, which is insane. Just have the baby. Come on, you don't have to. You're not proving yourself to anybody. Come on now. So, have a great fucking day, boys, and everybody. Let's welcome little Wes Edward into the world. See you, boys.
Welcome, Wes.
What a great name. Unbelievable.
Sup, Wes Edward.
Congratulations.
That kid's going to be hilarious, too. Amish Brock is a funny dad.
Yeah, he's going to hate the Amish.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Brought him up right.
Might kill one day.
So you gotta watch out. Yeah. So is he saying they don't even go to the hospital, or they go to the hospital?
What it sounds like.
And they can't.
No, they don't go to the hospital. There's no way they go to the hospital.
They go to the one house they call the hospital.
They go to the barn.
Yeah, they go to doctor.
Lay in the hay.
The one.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's right.
Yeah,
like a horse.
He's saying that Amish painkillers are effectively door jams, right?
Right. A piece of wood.
Bite down, honey.
Yeah.
Get the good one.
Whew. And there's people like, older women screaming in the back, I have given birth to 5 kids. You'll be fine. Like during the process.
That's tough.
Oof. All right. 2 more. And they're pretty high energy. Might end the week. High energy.
Morning! It is Lombard Trucking, and I'm not just calling you from any truck. That's right, I'm calling you from my own goddamn truck. I told
owner-operator.
Oh, shit. The sickest inflation so far up his fucking old wrinkly ass. I got myself a deal. I'm in business for myself.
Nice.
I'm out here fixing the goddamn supply chain crisis if I fucking die trying. But I couldn't do this alone. No, I called in to say thank you to all of you, the Hard Factor hosts. If it wasn't for gentlemen like you who constantly push me and tell me to be better and tell me to follow my dreams, then I would not be here today. And also, the Hive trip, one of the best times I've had in so long. Did not stop smiling. Already cannot wait for next year. Pat, I got that TikTok up and running like you told me to do. You told me, hey, I know that app is destroying our youth. Fuck it. Use it to your own benefit. All right, guys. I don't have a question this week. Just wanted to share the good news, and I'll see you next week.
There
you go, dude.
Congrats, man.
Got his truck,
that's
baby.
awesome.
Have you guys seen the pictures? It's nice.
There's your
too.
answer. There's your answer, Tom. Look at how listen to how happy Lombard is taking that leap.
Mergers and acquisitions is the yeah. That's great. Congrats, buddy.
So it's badass. It's like red and white. Oh,
it's a Peterbilt. It's nice.
It's a beaut.
Yeah, very nice.
It's gonna be bringing us our goods for
you know what we need to do though. We should get we should need to get Lombard so big into trucking that we could get him a Tesla, and then he could figure out how to hack the other Tesla semis and steal them, and then he could lead like a rogue fleet of AI.
Bring
semis.
all the goods to Hive Island.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can just make more money that way.
Well, yeah, that's true. That too. All right, you guys ready for the last voicemail of the week? All right. Okay.
Hey, boys. It's JP from Buffalo. It's Monday. Had a long night. Kid's been sick. I just can't get psyched for the gym today. So I popped on the show, heard about the Fatathon, joined the Patreon, jumped in the fucking car.
Yeah.
And now I don't think I'm going to be able to leave the gym until July 4th after this Fatathon. I can't wait to see how ripped and shredded you boys are going to be. Hit chest, hit legs, hit back. Let's be fat God boys. Whoa! Fat boy sex drama for life.
Yes.
All right, you have a great fucking day. And as always, go Bills.
I think he meant to say birds, but yeah, nailed it. Now he's not leaving the gym until July 4th when the Fatathon's over.
All right.
We got
That's it for the week.
Hold on 1 second here.
Send in the car.
There was multiple sending the cars. Also got word from Chris Contos out there. He told us he's sending the car too this week.
Hell
Everybody's
yeah.
sending in the car.
Send it in.
Trivia on May the 6th, or sending in the car to join the Fatathon like JP and being in the gym until July 4th. It's all great times.
Hell yeah. We'll take people in. You can join the Fatathon week 2, week 3. It's all about ending it. Yeah. Large is in.
I'm gonna do it. I
gotta get that weigh in.
Things got weird last night.
Get that weigh in today.
I'll have it ASAP.
Eat a meal and then weigh in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Eat a hot dog or something and then weigh in.
Hey, don't have to twist my arm.
Let's do the wheel.
Oh yeah, I got it.
Pull it up.
You want you got it, Will?
Yeah.
I see it down there.
1 second.
I see it down there.
Wheel.
What are you guys gonna do this weekend? Starve yourselves and work out? Is that the plan?
I'm not going as hard on this one, but I am trying.
I had a little bit of wine last night, but I'm down. I'm down.
I got 2 weddings this weekend, so that's my I always lose a bunch of weight doing those fucking things.
I think I'm gonna have a good week 1, and then I got some anniversary dinners and stuff coming up week 2. We'll see.
You're gonna always have something up there.
Yeah. Cup of coffee is Will on Monday. Boom. Bring you into the week.
Coffee.
And then we got to do one more.
Fresh cup of coffee in the morning on Monday.
A lot of news to choose from over the weekend.
It's true.
And then it looks like I will be bringing you the TikTok International Moment. And that's it. That is it for the week. Another solid week in the books. Thank you for everyone that joined the Patreon. We'll talk to you in the Discord. And for everyone else, have a great fucking weekend. We'll talk to you on Monday.